All right. You're here with Brothers Forge Gaming, and that's right, you guessed it. We're smack dab right in the middle of our 50 for 50 challenge. What that is, guys, we're beating 50 Nintendo games over the next 5 months. Me and EZ, we're taking them down together, so it'll be 25 apiece. Can we do it? Why don't you stick around and find out. Here we go, is another one off the list. Adventures in the Magic Kingdom on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, this is another one of those Disney Capcom games, and you know, they run similar shells, a lot of them with just different skins. This one is not quite as polished as, say, some of the other ones like Darkwing Duck or Little Mermaid, some of the higher end name brand Disney movies, if you will. But this game, not to be said, is not an excellent game. It is very fun, and it features some Disney trivia at the beginning, which is neat. You can do that at the beginning, the end, in between, whichever way you see fit to do it. You're going to see us run through it right at the beginning just to get it all out of the way. As far as a walkthrough goes, this will help you beat the levels and some of the trivia. The trivia, it's random, and each person asks it. There's, as far as I can tell, there isn't a set question that the kids ask. It's all just from a pool of questions. I want to say there's maybe, I don't know, probably like 30 or 40 questions, so it's actually pretty fun to even just go through the game and play the Disney trivia. And hey, it adds extra value to the game after you've already beaten it. You can go back, check out some of the different Disney trivia questions, quiz your friends. It's a ton of fun. Now, that being said, the levels in this game, well, first of all, you're going into Disneyland, or, well, the Magic Kingdom or Disney World. Not sure which Disney park you're going into here, but whatever it is, it's a lot of fun. You start out, you know, in the beginning, there's the fountain. You got to use your imagination. This is Nintendo. You know, you got the gift shops, all that stuff up front. Then you go around to the different areas where the rides are. Space Mountain, you know, you've got the Pirates of the Caribbean. You've got all this different cool stuff around the park for you to go see. It's very cool. I like just walking around in the park. Now, when you get to the levels, there is some desire left to be said. The racing isn't bad, but it's a little choppy. You'll see that the space level's not bad. It's kind of a QTE type of level, which is fun. So what you're doing is you're getting the variety in this game, which I like. Each level's different. I'd say the pirate level and the ghost level are pretty similar, but as far as that goes, there's one, it's a train level, so you have to pick the right path as you go on the train. It's very similar to other games you've played or seen, but it's a little, you know, like a little mini game within the game. So it's very fun. Unfortunately, I would say this is more of for a younger audience of a game than, say, you know, an adult crowd, especially going back and playing these games. It might not be appealing to a 30-something trying to relive the past, right? But hey, it's Disney, so that's really cool right there, right out the bat. And but like I said, the levels, not really for a younger crowd. It was hard. I never played this one growing up, so I can't imagine how difficult and frustrating this game must have been as a kid. But when you get to either the pirate level or the ghost house level, those right there are gonna, I mean, if you want to play this game and you want to try to beat it, I would recommend either starting with one of those levels to see if you can beat it, or, you know, play it till you can beat it. These Nintendo games are about repetition, so when you're playing it, you know, you got to learn the level, learn everything, and eventually, with enough effort, you should be able to get through these games. But like I said, start there, because if you are having a frustrating time with either of those levels, you might just not want to do it, and it would be unfortunate if you play through the game and kind of went through those other levels, which can be frustrating as well, get to those last two levels and just not be able to complete the game. But that's not to be said. You should play the game, enjoy the game. Those two levels will infuriate you, though, as they did me, as I'm sure, because they're designed to do that. One thing I did notice about the sprite too is the main character's sprite is that he similar jumps to Mega Man. So it's almost as if they just kind of penciled in around Mega Man, changed the color. It's very noticeable to me anyway. And he even feels like he like jumps and falls like Mega Man. So that was pretty interesting about this game. Probably one of the more interesting details that I kind of figured out playing through the game. And I didn't realize, well, no spoilers. See, at the end, I had no idea who the character was that you're playing. I thought he looked like a safari guide or something. I wasn't really sure what was going on there. So, but anyway, yeah, check that out at the end. It's got all the cutscenes in here. Let it play extra long at the end so you can hear every bar of that end music, because it does change up. Well, alright guys, I hope this review is helpful to you to get through the game if you're having trouble. Come on back. We're Brothers Forge Gaming. We're beating Nintendo games here all the time, but right now we're in a challenge, 50 for 50 challenge. So come on back, check out some more Nintendo games getting beat. As I said, we're Brothers Forge Gaming, and we'll see you on the next run.